Good morning and welcome back to Ride Bike Repeat. Today is a very special video as it's not just a bike ride, but also will be an indispensable guide for anyone on the property ladder or looking to get on the property ladder, because yes, today we're going to be following the Monopoly board around the real life locations and seeing what you get for your money. So yeah, all we need now is a massive go sign and I think we're good to go. Yeah, that one will do. Yes, we are. What was it? Just under 4 miles from Greenwich at Old Kent Road, and as you can see, it's idyllic. So yes, Old Kent Road in all its glory. I'm not going to be doing the locations in order as they appear on the board, because that would be crazy insane. Because they're not really in a logical order. So, yes, onwards to the next one. Okay, going over London Bridge. Try not to look at London Bridge too much because that will feature in a future episode. So yeah, don't look at any of this. Save it for that video. Oh my word. So yeah, there's a bit of a wind today, which when you kind of cycle head into it is a bit cheeky. And also I'm clearly not as fit as I thought I was. Take it on! Jesus. So yes, here we are at Fenchurch Street. So yes, if you are looking to get on the property ladder and it's specifically a national rail station that you have your eye on, then yeah, it's quite nice, isn't it? It's got a Burger King, M&S, and an Eye Smash. Oh, and a William Hill. So yeah, what can I say? Fenchurch Street. Let's crack on. Yes, here we are at Whitechapel Road. Yes, we have Whitechapel Hospital and Tower Hamlets Town Hall in the old hospital. Yeah, it's kind of cool. Quite a long road all the way down to Mile End, which I'm not going to travel the whole length because we have other places to go. So yes, let's do a 180. Yeah, so here we are at Liverpool Street, another national rail station that first-time buyers may want to consider. Yeah, you know, it's pretty good. It's got loads of stuff, and it goes lots of places. So what more could you ask for? So yeah, I do believe I've got a bit of a trek to the next one, and then a bit of a trek to the one after that, and then they all should start falling into place. So yeah, let's go. I just noticed some sort of shock horror breakage of the pedal there. Hopefully that doesn't derail the monopoly challenge. Not really a challenge, but you know, we shall see. Yes, here we are at Angel Islington, and question is, what is the Angel Islington? There is no road called the Angel. Oh my word! That sandy coloured building on the corner is the Angel, which I don't know, 1400s, 1500s, I don't know. At some point used to be a pub, and the game makers, M&B probably, yeah, that was their pub when they were sort of designing and making the game. It's not a pub anymore. It's looks like it's been renovated, but yes. So unlike other Monopoly squares where you can buy an entire street, you can only buy that building if you purchase Angel. So right, again, another mammoth trek to the next one. We've done like 10 miles and we've only been to 4, but after the next one they proper like just become like dominoes, so yeah, let's go. So yeah, I sort of, well, didn't lie, I said the next one was a mammoth ride, and it's not. It's literally there's Angel, there's the next one, Pentonville Road. Yeah, so sort of white light. So yeah, not actually where Pentonville Prison is, because obviously Monopoly has a go-to jail, which is weird, because I don't understand what aspect of property acquisition leads you to like, go to jail, unless you obviously, you know, breach tons and tons of laws relating to the housing of people. That's not even where go to jail comes into it in the game. It's like you entered a beauty contest, go to jail, or some shit like that. You came last in a beauty contest, go to jail. I'm sure that's like one of the things, but I can think of no other chance card or something in Monopoly apart from winning / losing, winning and or losing a beauty contest and then go to jail. So yeah, very strange. But yes, Pentonville Road. It's a road. Not really to talk about on it, except for the fact that it's not where Pentonville Prison is. So yeah, next one is actually not too far, so let's go. So yes, here we are at King's Cross Station, the third of the 4 stations that you can purchase. And of course we tick off the next one as well, Euston Road, because we are on Euston Road. And yeah, there's also St Pancras station slash hotel, whatever the hell that is. Harry Potter fans will obviously remember it from that car flying, taking off or something. But yeah, that's where the car landed and or flew off. So on that little ramp bit there. So that's oh, British Library, there you go. British Library, really got to pay attention because I am in the death zone on Euston Road. So yes, here we are at Marylebone Station, or as I used to call it when I was a kid, Marylebone, which I think sounds better. Yeah, it's quite a cool station actually. Oh no, it's not. Oh yeah, I mean that bit is, you know, kind of. I thought it looked better than it does. Yeah, I mean it's all right. So yeah, so that is the last of the stations, and I think the last of the. I mean, it was like 3 miles from Euston Road to here, so everything else now is pretty close. So yeah, let's go. And for the first time on this show, a Ferrari. Yes, here we are at Marble Arch and with it Oxford Street. Quite simply the most overhyped shit street. Wasn't too bad back in the olden days because you had HMV and Virgin. Unfortunately now it is just a long line of American candy shops and shit London tat. Yes, there's a Primark and there's probably, I don't know, JD Sports or something, the Nike store probably. But I hate the street with a vengeance. Walking, working, cycling, driving, you know, anything. It's just, it's great. Wheel on! Which leads us immediately to Park Lane. Probably one of the most, probably one of the highest rental prices, I don't know, probably in London. Did actually have a massive sort of homeless encampment for like years there until I think last year. And yeah, the street is for the most part a bunch of oh yeah, really cool World War I horse monument, which is really cool. But yeah, it is literally just like Aston Martin showroom, Porsche showroom, etc, etc. A couple of fancy hotels. Obviously Hyde Park just over there. That's it, mate. Yeah, just pull out straight in front of me. I mean, Londis, Park Lane, Londis. Okay, so one of the weirdest things about Monopoly, one of them, is the Mayfair. Mayfair isn't a street, it's not a building, it's literally an entire district of London, which we are now in. So, and we'll be returning to it for a couple of other streets. In Monopoly, you strangely can buy the entire area of Mayfair. And the next street is in Mayfair, and yeah, so let's crack on. And it is the very cycle unfriendly Piccadilly, home of loads of stuff like Hard Rock Cafe, tons of paintings. We want it. The Ritz, possibly maybe the most well-known fancy hotel in London, possibly. And here we are at Pall Mall, or Pall Mall, as some people like to call it. Yes, it's a street with a bunch of offices, and that's it. Oh, a cafe. And the Pall Mall store. Oh yeah, I mean, yes, so Pall Mall leads us straight to Trafalgar Square, which we have obviously covered on another video. So don't need to blow its trumpet too much, but maybe if you haven't seen that video, well, go and watch it first. Secondly, yeah, you know, Trafalgar Square, clids, columns, lions, fountains, all that good stuff. Yeah, so here we are at Strand. Again, big long road, so I'm not going to go all the way down. We have the Savoy Hotel down there. So yeah, but look at the pedal issue. Hopefully it doesn't crack and break before the end of... Oh, there's a second crack in it now. So yeah, every time I pull away from the lights, the pedal issue gets worse. So anyway, ring-a-ding-ding, says the man with the bell. Yeah, you get a lot for your money down at Whitehall. I'll go down and I'll come back, because the other side of the road is kind of the money side. Raffles, whatever that is. Field Marshal, His Royal Highness George Duke of Cambridge. So yes, there's lots down here. You have the Cenotaph. Obviously Downing Street. If you want to come and look at the armed old bill, that's where they are. Some sort of demonstration. Probably the most visited thing are the famous bitey horses of Whitehall, which there they are. Horses may kick or bite, may kick and or bite. So yeah, there's that. Northumberland Avenue. Yes, this is Northumberland Avenue. Yeah, that one. Oh my god. Yes. Got some stuff on it. So I don't know what makes this a top tier Monopoly place, but it is. So onwards. Vine Street, and the only one I did not know about. Yeah, so this is Vine Street, a dead end. Not much there. The reason it's on the board is because it's linked to Marlborough Street and Bond Street in law and order. Back in the old days, there used to be the Vine Street police station, and the Mark of Queensbury was charged with libel against Oscar Wilde at the Vine Street police station. So there you go. But yeah, right, let's crack on. Because Vine Street, and we're on Regent Street. So, you know. Hamleys, yeah, it's got Hamleys on it. And the Robbie Williams film Better Man, which actually isn't too bad. Yeah, they do a pretty cool song and dance number. Yes. Let's go. So yeah, this is all part of Mayfair, which doesn't make sense because if you bought Mayfair, why would you need to buy Bond Street or Piccadilly or, you know? So yeah, we have New Bond Street and Old Bond Street. New start, there you go. So on the map, it just says Bond Street, but now we have Old and New, so I'm assuming Old must be the bit they were referring to. Yeah, a bunch of boutiques and places that you have to be a billionaire to shop in. And we're back at Piccadilly again with as you can see, I planned this route very efficiently to avoid going around in circles, but the thing is, I'm not actually looking at my sat-nav thing a lot, and I end up going down wrong roads. So, oh yes, here we are at Marlborough Street, or Great Marlborough Street as it's now called. There is a reason for it being named Marlborough Street on the Monopoly board, and that is because the Marlborough Street Magistrates Court which is that building there with the flags hanging out. See? I wasn't talking absolute shit. Marlborough Street Magistrates Court, which is why it's called Marlborough Street on the Monopoly board, even though in real life it's called, what's it called? Great Marlborough Street, Old Marlborough Street, Great Marlborough Street, yes. So yeah, and that's part of the law and order. Maybe green, I think they're all green. Vine Street, Marlborough Street, and we have one other law and order space left to go. So let's crack on. It's obviously something going on today because there's a police helicopter and loads of bill and just, you know, London shenanigans. Here we are, Coventry Street. Another sort of wild card as to why it's almost like they were like, well, we'll have Piccadilly, we'll have Leicester Square, I can't be asked to think of another one. Just do a road that connects the two. And yeah, here we are. Again, very little to be shouting about. A bunch of trash. Which then leads us into, again, one of the most overhyped bullshit places going, Leicester Square. So, what have you got? You've got M&M store, which I bet is great. So yes, you have M&M's, you have Lego, you have, this is where all the movie premieres and stuff are done. And probably where most pickpocketing is done in London. But yeah, funnily enough, this is very similar to sort of square in Barcelona. But yeah, there is absolutely nothing here really, apart from two cinemas that they do the premieres at. Obviously I haven't ridden my bike through Leicester Square, which is against the ride, bike, repeat rules. So not riding the bike. So yeah, 1 point off for that. But let's get out of this hellhole. Here we are at Bow Street Magistrates Court. Back in the olden days, the Bow Street runners were formed here. It was a voluntary police force. Voluntary police force in London, and then became the police, I guess. And yes, Bow Street Magistrate Court. It's not a magistrate court anymore. It's now a hotel, I guess. But yeah, that rounds off the law and order, which leaves one more to visit. Let's go. Yeah. Look at the pedal situation. It's hanging on by a literally a thread. But can we get to the? No, we can't. It's just come off. There you go. The pedal saga has come to a shocking end, but I still have one location to get to. So let's see if we can. So yes, the last place is Fleet Street. Pretty old school street. I'm going to try and pull over, and that Plinth and Dragon thing marks the end of Westminster and the beginning of the City of London. But yeah, Fleet Street's quite a cool street for architecture. So that marks the end of the real life Monopoly locations. Hope you've enjoyed that, and like I say, if you are just starting out on the property ladder or looking to get on it, hopefully today's video will have given you invaluable information and insight as to what is out there to buy. So yeah, I'm Rob, this has been Bike.Repeat, and yeah, that's Monopoly, as they say.